EU oba bali mu bendo bya Bulaaya bali mu kuteekateeka kye bayita demonstration caravan ngegenda kutambula ennaku eziwera. I think mpuliddeko Mr. Kitunzi ng'agamba ICC, Hague n'ebifo ebirala nga non-stop demonstrations. I think ekyo baddogezaako okwogera wali nze njinde nagiise caravan nga teri kuzikiza ebifo byonna eby'enkiro. Era nga bayise buli muntu abali e German abali e Canada buli asobola okutambula abeere nga yeegatta ku caravan eno. Abakulembeze ba Europe bonna bagenda kutegeezebwa, bonna balina okubeera ku caravan eno, teri byakwekwasa mannyo weenu. Ate nga ya mu October, I think si bwe kiri, mpulidde oba October
end of October. Ne General Maria ya reserve da seat yo chuma kya Yesu for your information.
N'ebyetaagisa ndooza abikozeeko dda General Maria. Ndowooza ku maze okukasuutinga bannaye General Maria zizuukuka mutesinkula musizza.
Chuma kya Yesu ng'omaliriza.
Tweyanziza ssebo.
Chuma kya Yesu alabika amaliriza.
Nze maze maliriza okusubmitinga.
Okay. Tuwadde tugambo nyawe katalekeka. Kati yes.
Wounded Uganda.
Wounded Uganda, please.
Sevo. Nze nabadde ndi wansi mu comment section. Mbadde nkikwasaganyisa eyo naye omukulu Madwise nankomyawo waggulu nze ani ogaana. Sookera ddala Madwise weebala okubeera mukubiriza wa program omulungi. Wabaddewo bingi ebyokuyiga ku platform eno. So thank you so much. Ekyokubiri njagala baganda bange mwenna abali mu diaspora mugezeeko nnyo okukozesa emikutu gyammwe naddala si ku social media wano okukola organizations ezimu okufuna clear objectives, clear plans for some of the plans we are trying to do, oba protest oba okuwandikira abo ate nammwe abatasobola okutambula nga muli mu diaspora. There is so much you can do besides sharing the message, to inform a friend, to tell a friend about these strategies. Musobola okuwandikira your representatives, musobola okuwandikira all responsible officers okugezaako okubategeeza the danger that is headed in our direction, and okugezaako promoting a campaign eyo keep eyes on Kyagulanyi, because ekyokumugjawo kyo it is really something that we cannot watch. We cannot watch that happen. So ensonga eyo abali mu diaspora, please engage in inboxes. Namwe abatalina X oba mwina X accounts mwalimu aziwumuza, please get them activated. This is a very important time. Ng'amaliriza njagala okukuba omulanga baganda bange mwenna. Tukimanyi nti twetaagayo akasente, tukyetaaga akasente, twetaaga randomly billions 9. Twalabye mu kalulu ka Kololo ababbi basaasanyiza almost 6 billions. So we are competing with people who are really deep in pockets. Babbye buli kimu, babbye n'amabaati, babbye ebiwoowoolo, babbye enviiri, babbye buli kimu for the sake of having money. Okay, so if you can contribute, whether through your chapters or through the official handles as a national unit platform, please ekintu ekyo mukiteeke nnyo ku mwanjo. Let's not be good speakers but also be action oriented. Njagala okwebaza mukulu Robert ne Joe, muganda wange Chuma n'abawuliriza pato so Uganda na buli omu atuwadde akadde kano. It was really a very informative, peaceful discussion. Nze ng'omu mbadde saagala to even go to sleep, but we don't want to just speak. We have to reserve some time to see how we can also do actions. So mwebale nnyo musule bulungi. Thank you.
Godi akatalekeka, Mr. Godi.
Akatalekeka is that
nawulidde about 2 days ago, after Trump's decision to expel illegal immigrants, and people who have failed the immigration test. 70 immigrants were brought into Rwanda on the night, I think, of Tuesday. Tuesday on Wednesday. And another bunch of immigrants is coming in tonight in Rwanda. Now, ekintu ekyo kiri illegal. Ekyo nakyo ndooza caravan wenetandika nakyo kirina kubeerako part of discuss. I think this is a case now of ICJ, International Court of Justice. Kubanga what Trump is doing, it is a political marriage for himself, but he's breaking the laws. But once there is a demonstration, probably in Europe, maybe another voice can come from another continent. Stop. Otherwise, this is going to be the trend in okufuna by illegal immigrants. Most of them are political immigrants. They fled their countries because they felt insecure, especially running out of Africa and fleeing into another continent. Now, already 70 came in, and another batch of immigrants is flying in tonight in Rwanda. As far as I've known, I was listening on one platform, on a Rwandese platform on Twitter space. I was there in the middle of the day. The Bagame, another bunch is coming in tonight. Enyonyi zitika butisi nezibayola nezibadampinga. Ye Kagame ali mu kukola said, of course. Bamusasula government ya America. He receives the dollars, and for him is ready to receive any number. What will be next? We don't know whether we have Ugandans who are included within. But of course, if there are Ugandans who are within those immigrants, I don't feel they are secure enough to live even in Rwanda for even a week or two. Political dissidents, political reasons. So, diaspora. Team leadership of diaspora nacho muchise ku caravan nacho, it should be part of the program for the demonstration, especially to ICJ. I think this might not be an ICC case, but this is ICJ to come in. Also, we are planning something in Germany about that. America, where we thought that the democracy was a growing democracy and a grown democracy. It's very sad that it has been implemented. And the American government under Trump, they are ready to spend anywhere in Africa to deport all these people. Otherwise, I thank you for giving me this platform, and I look forward to joining you once again, and God bless you. Have a nice weekend.
Likewise.
Thank you very much, comrade, and thank you all the speakers and listeners. What an animated discussion, very, very interesting, very engaging. I think, let me just end on this note that 2026 elections are not going to be elections like any other. To me, they represent a referendum between freedom and dictatorship, which actually speaks to a sense of urgency. And I think that is the protest mindset that we're speaking about. So I think we have to be in a state of perpetual preparedness, in a state of preparedness to act. And how are we going to act? We're going to act through mobilization, through organizing, but above all through uprising, because this is the stakes are so high. As we observed, this is at the Colorado elections. This was a change of guards. Of course, it has been happening, but I think this is now when it was formalized. So we must, I think, have the resolve to push back, to fight back, And I think we must approach the elections as if it is a battle for survival. So really our mindset should be geared towards massively voting, massively defending the vote, and refusing to surrender our victory. And ultimately, this is really what this is about Museveni's going. So Museveni must go, and we must use every means at our disposal. And we have what it takes to remove this man. As Comrade Pato very aptly put it, we have what it takes to remove the dictator. It's just getting organized. It's just getting serious, getting focused, mobilizing the resources here in the diaspora.
Yes, that leaves me, I guess. Yeah. Comrades, thanks for joining us. Was really some really good submissions we had tonight. And I think it all comes down to how prepared we are as a nation or as Ugandans to reclaim our country. I couldn't agree more with Pato. This is nothing to do with the Western world. So we are the one which is standing in the way of the Westerners in reclaiming our country from Museveni, who is serving them. So I would definitely encourage us to mobilize from the grassroots. We should be identifying people who have been abused, and abused meaning like we need to identify people who are hurting because they are ruthless who are hurting in a way that you've been grabbed or evacuated from your land. People who are losing people because of political reasons. People who are incarcerated without any cause. People who have disappeared. These are resources, but I guess we're not doing good work to map out. Actually, this is pretty much more like profiling people who are really hurting, because those are the people who are going to put their body on the line. If someone has lost someone in this 40-year rule, or probably has lost someone during the elections, we need to be very organized to know, besides some of us who have not had any people who have lost during the struggle, but we need to understand that there are people who are hurting and they really need justice, which they will never get under General Museveni. So we need to profile people and even mobilize those ones who are being evacuated. You have people who have been evacuated from their land in Bunyoro. You have people who have been evacuated now in Busia. We have people in northern Uganda, the Kachun forests, where the Swedes sponsored a project where they are growing pines. There were villages, I don't know how many villages, which were evacuated. We should be vigilant. We should have people who are going on the ground, door to door, to see who are hurting. Because these are the people who can put their life on the line for retrieving their property from the people who have stolen it. So, but we're pretty much concentrated on things. We have a resource and people who really want justice.